iconic and challenging peaks. That's the Forum with me, Izzy Lawrence, after the news.
Hello, I'm Chris Barrow with the BBC News. At least 12 people have been killed and many others injured in a rocket attack that hit the Druze town of Majdal Shams in the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights.
Hello, welcome to the channel. Hey, welcome.
It's the worst single attack on Israel's since
so
the
what's
start
going
of
on?
the Gaza war
Oh,
last October. The Israeli Prime Minister
was that cat there?
Netanyahu
See the cat under the
blamed
car?
Lebanon's Hezbollah movement and promised revenge. He said he was cutting short his visit to the United States.
I'm a cat lover, so I'm ready to stop. Maybe that's what I need in my life. It's about time I got a cat.
Security consultations.
Smithens died in October.
That our return to Israel be brought forward. As soon as I arrive, I will immediately convene the Security Cabinet. I can say that the State of Israel will not let this pass.
So, hello, good morning, welcome to the channel.
Hezbollah has denied involvement.
Right.
Donald Trump has told a Bitcoin conference that he would champion cryptocurrency if he wins the US presidential election in November. He told the gathering in Nashville that he'd make the United States the crypto capital of the world.
Oh, really?
David Willis reports from Washington.
Right, so we're going this way because the A91 is closed.
He dismissed it as highly volatile.
We are driving at 25 miles per hour. See, I don't drive like a lunatic in housing areas. It's common sense, isn't it? Just take your time. You don't need stupid speed limits. Right, okay, don't start that one.
Say they've inflicted heavy losses on government forces
So,
and Russian mercenaries. He said dozens have been killed, wounded, or captured.
You start to get a bit older and you go. I watched this video yesterday about why is time going. Why does time go faster when you get older? Of course, it doesn't go faster, but well, it doesn't for us because we're still alive. If you're listening to this, it means you're alive. And I'm not dead at the moment, but
to observe Venezuela's presidential election on Sunday. He described their attempts to fly into Caracas as ridiculous and said they were far right.
He was kind of talking about. I mean, he was talking about speed of life. You know, he was talking about LA, living in Los Angeles, and you know, that sort of fast lifestyle. So he moved away somewhere a bit calmer. He didn't say where. He was kind of saying, if you want to live a decent sort of long elderly lifestyle, the way to do it is to chill out, you know, and you know, just road closed. It's to chill out, you know, and calm down. I wonder if you can get through that road, even though it's closed. I think you probably could. Problem is that, well, we all have our own sort of, we're all our own type of person, aren't we? So maybe we're not the type that's going to chill out. And, you know, I think everybody's idea of enjoying life and everything. See, my idea, you know what I was going to take, and I forgot, it's paracetamol. Yeah. Just a bit. I always kind of like think about things when I'm leaving. Oh, what have you forgot? You know. The problem with living a more sedate life is that your life can be taken away from you. So I've had quite a lot of competition with people about things that's happening and everything like that. And, you know, the dangers of complacency. A classic case on Facebook, arguing with NIMBYs, these women, about 20 zones. And I said to this woman yesterday, you do realise that the government can come and take your house off you? And she turned around and said, I need a straitjacket. You know, and the complacency of these people is unbelievable. The dangers around us, when they're sitting in these comfortable, sitting in this council scheme, Stirling, terraced houses with communal car parks, sitting there and encouraging the Scottish Greens, by the way, to slow our economy right down by restricting the movement of vehicles, and to actually support that. And what the point was that, you know, see, I've started talking about that already. That's the only thing I ever talk about. Oh well, it's better than that. So that I said is they could come along and take your house away from you. Just said I need a straitjacket, and it's absolutely the dangers that are real. The government are pushing all sorts of strange things, and they can pretty much do what they want. You know, they might say, oh well, we need to put a big battery facility in, you know, in that bit of ground or something, and it's for the climate crisis. You know, they'll say something like that. And what are you going to do about it? You didn't stop them from doing their 20 zones, did you? That's the point. You know, and they might do a compulsory purchase order or something. The Labour government's talking about doing away with planning regulations to build houses, to get rid of the red tape. Doing 70, well, we were doing 76 miles per hour. So the dangers are real, and I think it's just people are so oblivious to them. So yeah, just relax, have another pint, or have a glass of vodka or something. Who cares, you know? And meanwhile, they're taking your house and children away from you. You know, and what are you going to do then? So that's the reality, and people need to wake up, smell the coffee. The sort of political infrastructure, yeah, I mean, there is an element that it's populated by clowns, right? You know, they're incompetent fools. But, yeah. So last night I went to Moss Road, which we're about... No, we're back there up. We just went under Moss Road. Tragically, went to the scene of we're doing 80. Never mind. Right, we went to the scene of that tragic accident, and where 3 died, and it's a sort of bumpy bit of road, you know, where the cars going up and down, up and down. I certainly wouldn't really want to speed there, but I'm not saying, I don't even know if they were speeding, I don't know that. It's just CrossFit Anderson Timber, so I don't know if they swerved to avoid something, because that's what it kind of looks like, or just lost control. So I don't know if they swerved to avoid somebody pulling out Anderson Timber, or did they swerve to avoid, I don't know, an animal, cyclist, who knows, I don't know. But anyway, when you've got these trees right at the side of the road there like that, and you've got that here, trees here outside the road. They directly went right into a tree. And I mean, I don't think trees don't really move, do they? And there's a car just sort of crumples. So that's pretty sad. I mean, you know, you just don't know when your luck's going to run out, do you? I sort of drive a lot, and you know, someday I might run out of luck. But generally, I'm reasonably competent, and I believe that's how I survive. So, that's very it's sad and tragic, and what a waste of life. I hope the lassie, of course, she's okay. Shite. The luck ran out there, didn't it? Probably in the wrong lane as well.
Not everyone believes he did climb it, though. Many later scholars, including Burkhardt in the 1860s and many onwards, have latched on to his account, though, as marking him as the first modern man. That's because...
Oh God, it's round about this. I think this... You never actually get a smooth run at this. You know, whatever way it works out, you're going to get stopped. And this... So there's this narrative that in the 19th century begins to equate mountain climbing with being modern as the first modern man. I always get the lines wrong here. Absolutely. A lot of people do. In the case of the very, very high snow peaks like Mont Blanc in Europe, Mount Everest in Asia, the challenges are such that... So I reflect on how life is just sort of... See, I'm in the wrong lane. No, I'm in the right lane. Yeah, I've got it right there. It's the way it's worked out for me. I think it depends when you're born and everything like that, and how things are. So, in my situation, the children done their own thing, and I don't get. I'll have a life with them. And that's really up to them. And after a while, you just sort of give up on it, and you go, well, I can't force somebody to like me. I can force somebody to come and visit me. You know, you just have to accept that. And that's the way it goes. So I think it's 3 o'clock, or must be just after 3 o'clock. I think that clock's slow in the car. What's that over there, a caravan? We've got a caravan. I don't know, we're going to get. They put the rent up here, so it's actually easier to get in, because it's put some of them off going. You know, it's took that extra £5. So it does actually make it slightly easier for himself, because it means it's less likely to fill up. It still does fill up, but there is a chance that it isn't quite as busy, you know, as it normally would be. So, doesn't look that busy just now. So there you go.
study, the concept which underpinned the European appreciation amounts was very different from that of today. So most educated Europeans took it as a matter of question.
So there we are, Mr. Bunn. I don't know, sometimes they go too far over to the left. It looks to me like they're too far over to the left. Yeah, certainly does. I'll get into trouble if I go too far over to the right.
Connecting with these deeply held religious beliefs. And actually, towards the end of the 17th century, one theologian called Thomas Burnet came
So thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye.